How's it going? It's cool seeing the car actually driving. Seems like that was a long time ago. It kind of was, but yeah, I found those on my phone, some old stuff of it running pre-turbo. So I thought that's kind of cool. We'll throw that in on this video just so we can kind of have a quick little nostalgia and what it was like. I think we're down to like the last part of the build, which is the fuel. And so today we're going to, or in this video, won't all be done today, but we're going to talk about the injectors, the resistor box. Got to eliminate that. We're putting a new fuel pump in. Save you kind of some of the drama. There was a sheet in the box that said either the last time they had been tested was 2006, or maybe they're 20-year-old injectors. I don't know. So we sent them back to RC. They've already cleaned them, checked them. They're on the way back. We can just go ahead and really save you the drama. We'll put them in at the end of the video. But let's go ahead and talk about, I'll show you what I did with the resistor box, and then we'll move to the fuel pump. I'd say that looks definitely cleaner. Worked out pretty good, and we'll take it. Now that that's done, we can move on to something else. Okay, so we're gonna go hop in the back of the car. I really just didn't want to have to deal with pulling the gas tank off and all that, and we're not gonna do that. And so right here is where our fuel pump assembly is. It's mounted to the tank right under this area here. And we're gonna cut a little panel here. All right, fire and hold. Okay, well that worked like I anticipated. I will say, I think I may have gotten just a little bit too far over this way. This is now a door, and we'll put something on this to, again, maybe I can, oh wait, it goes this way. Maybe we can somehow fasten a hinge on it, then we can just lift it up. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Let's get this fuel pump assembly yanked out. All right, Annie's gonna help me clean up. You gonna help me clean up, Annie?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Get your brush right there. See the brush? You get it. You hold it. Okay, and I want you to scrub right here. Just go. Oh, don't put it in your hair. This might not be a good idea. Okay, we got this thing out, and let me just set this aside. There's a couple things I just want to talk about, because somebody inevitably may run across this 4 years after I put it up and all that, and they might have a question. And let me just go ahead and clarify a few things. One, this assembly is at an angle. So when you're looking down in here, this little divider that keeps the gas from sloshing around, it kind of splits it up. The pump goes on this side. So when you're trying to pull this thing out, just know you're coming out at an angle. Thus me cutting this little notch here to get it out this way. I tried the turning and spinning and rotating. It doesn't come out that way. The other thing is, don't even bother disconnecting the negative, because this positive is like, it's molded into the assembly. This doesn't come out. You'll just rip it. It's gonna look like garbage. You try to take that out. Don't even worry about it. But I did it, mama. So that was actually pretty easy. I didn't expect it to just go like that, especially in like one take. Well, I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. Injectors are here the day after Christmas, and I am not complaining at all because they did a pretty good job getting them here when they could. I think turnaround time was about a week, so I'm not going to complain about that. And I get to put injectors in tonight. All right, that one's good. Boom. Dude, these look brand new. That's weird. These don't even look like my old ones, man. They look brand new. The old ones looked like they were 20 years old. This was all like worn out. I don't know if they repainted that or maybe it was just buildup that I was looking at. So we're gonna put these in. Of course, they got new gaskets on them and stuff. And they also came with some of these new little grommets that go inside our intake manifold over here. So we'll put the new ones on, pop them back in. There's some gas. Wondering where you's at, buddy. All right, so we're down to putting this fuel rail back on, and I had to order some spacers. You see our gap right here. We're gonna use the spacer on my left hand here that came with the ARP kit, and then I found some of these super thick washers, and we're gonna see if I can't use these washers as an extra spacer. All I gotta do now is keep them all from falling out. We're on the last mount here. All right, so that worked pretty good. Zoom in there. We've got the ARP spacer on bottom and one of these super mega ultra washers on the top, and I'm very happy with that. So now let's plug all of our pigtails back up. Very good. All right, for Baby Key and me, that will be all for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm really surprised all the fuel things that we did. It went so much smoother than I figured. Didn't really run into any issues. The holidays kind of bogged us down a little bit. You're a chunk, buddy. You say hi? Right here. You say hi in there? So anyways, we're gonna take one more episode just to kind of I guess go through like a checklist, make sure we're gonna start this thing up on a good note. Want to make sure that, you know, for example, that we've got oil pressure and stuff like that. Don't want to damage the turbo on startup. All those things we're gonna work through on the next episode, and yeah, that should be it. We'll fire this thing up. It's been a long time coming, and I'm very excited. So I appreciate you guys watching, and appreciate the motivation and all that. And we'll see you on the next video. Appreciate you watching.